Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to episode life path number 3. So, let me get everything in order. There we go. All right, so life path number 3. This is an interesting one. This is just the general one. We also have the 30, so the 33, and we also have the 123 and the 213. But this one is the more general one. For example, if you are a 3, 3, 8, 11, this is also a video for you. And if you are a 3, 3, 6, this is also a video for you. So we can give a lot of other examples as well. But either way, if this is your primary number or one of your secondary numbers in your chart, this video is for you, or this audio is for you. So, let me get rid of this sound. Yes, alright. So, the 3 stands for expression and sensitivity. And like I said in other videos as well, the expression is what you're really good at, and the other one is your challenge. And in this case, your challenge is sensitivity, but it's a gift and a curse. So it's both at the same time. So that's something you have to remember. And because my girlfriend is a 3, and the thing is, in one of the first videos, in the intro videos, I told you guys about this. Look for a calculator, like a life path number calculator, and whatever comes out of it, make sure that it's one that calculates, so you can see the numbers on the screen as well. So all the numbers of the entire calculation. Now there's 2 ways to calculate, and for me and for my girlfriend, I checked what the correct one was, and the correct one was you add everything together. So it's let's say if you're born on 11/11/2011, it's 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1, and that number, whatever comes out of that, in this case I have no clue what it is, but you run down those numbers. And the other way you can do it is, the end result is the same, but your secondary numbers will be different, and that's can have a big impact on what type you are. So for example, the other example is you have your month. So if it's 11/11, it's 2/2, and then you have your year, which is 2011, so it's 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4, so you have 2 plus 2 plus 4 is 4, 8. Yeah, so and that's how you calculate it. That's the other way. But it's different. So for me, it came down to I'm either a 2/9/11 or I'm a 3/8/11. So I wasn't sure. In the funny thing is, in the 2/9 video, I'm telling you that I am a 2/9/11 because that's what I got on my chart, the chart that I actually paid for. But they are using the other system, and then I asked my spirit guides or my guides, and they said you are actually a 3/8/11. So I'm actually I'm actually really glad, because I wanted to have I said that as well in the 3/8/11 video. Like I'm a bit envious of this type. It's pans out that I don't have to be envious of that type, because I am that type. So the 11 is good, and if you it doesn't matter which way you check this, but if you want to go more in depth, you have to check which one works for you. And if you are just going with the overall number, life path number, then it doesn't matter how you calculate it. This is just to go more into detail. So all the research I did before on 11s, it's still, it was still correct. Okay, so let's get on with it. So expression and sensitivities. Individuals working 3 as their life purpose are here to utilize their emotional sensitivity to bring positive, heartfelt self-expression into the world. Yeah, and this is, I think this is such a nice one, because my girlfriend is a 3, and I think for every number I can find somebody in my vicinity that is that number. But a 3 is special. A 3 is different than the rest. Just like the 1 is also, like every number is different than the other. So I'll probably say that in every video, but and audio. But a 3 is emotionally driven, and that's the big difference, because 1 is one is energy driven, and they have a bigger energy field. But a 3, and obviously a 33, they have a bigger energy field. So if you are a 3, bigger emotional capacity, so to say. So you are, and a 33 is double that. So if you're a 33, that's, I'm not sure if I have any 33s in my life. I still want to meet one. I only know somebody that is a 33 in their expression number, and that really shows, and that's really fun to be around. But a 33 in life path number I have yet to come across that I know of. But 3s are really nice, emotional, sensitive, positive, heartfelt people. They, like it says here, expression, you're excellent in expressing yourself. You are really good at expressing your emotions, but also expressing all the feelings you have. But your sensitivity, and I've heard this goes down once you get older. So when you're younger, you're even more sensitive than when you're in your 30s, 40s, and even older. But you are really, 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 really sensitive. And I know this because I'm dealing with this on a daily basis. And I actually, the funny thing is, I asked my girlfriend this an hour ago. I asked her, do you think that you are, that you can you handle criticism? Do you think you're good at handling criticism? And she started laughing and said, no way, not at all. I'm not good at that at all. But she did tell me that she is handling it better now. And this is also the thing that I wanted to say. If there's something that's not entirely the way I like, or something reminds me of my ex, or something triggers within me, and I tell her that, I really have to use the hamburger method. So I'll say something sweet and something nice. I'll put in the criticism, like on 10%. I'll put that in between, and then I'll put the bottom of the hamburger bun, put there, and say something really nice again. And even then, it can really be like she's struck by lightning, because she's so sensitive. And I think we've found a really good way, so I don't have to sugarcoat everything as much anymore, because we know that everything is from a loving, it comes from a loving place, and we really want to help the other, and we don't fight to hurt the other. We rarely fight, and if we fight, it's usually one or the other has a really good point, and it's the fight is just basically over. So if I'm really angry and she's right, I'm like, God damn it, you're right. Yes, you're right. And I can't stay mad anymore. And the other way around, also, because she's always right. If she's angry at me, and I respond to that, at first I'm not feeling it, so I'm not agreeing with it, and then she tells me a little bit more, and I'm like, yeah, I think if you put it like that, I think you're right. And then she can't be mad at me anymore because I'm not feeding her anger anymore. So that's a nice little hack if your partner is a 3. But it works my way as well, so it's not only for a 3. But you are so good at expressing yourself, and I'm not as good as expressing myself. But when I'm with a 3, I'm really good at expressing myself as well. And I've really learned to tap into the emotional part of myself, because I'm spending a lot of time with somebody who has this by nature, like as their primary number. So, let's see what else we got. So you are highly social. You are really good. Let me say it a different way, because you are highly social, but you can choose to be highly social. You don't always want to be highly social. For some reason, you have this switch. You can switch this on a birthday party, and you're your fun party version, and you're really extrovert. But you can also be really introvert. But people that know you from parties or from work, they won't think that you have this side to you. Let me know if this resonates to you, because this is what I see in my girlfriend. I'm curious to see if this is the same way for others as well. So you're really good at one-on-one conversations, and you also you are terrified, or at least frightened, to express yourself through public speaking. And they always say that public speaking is the thing that most people are afraid of. I'm not sure that that's what they always say in all the personal development books, that's the biggest fear. It's not the fear of dying, but it's the fear of public speaking. And I'm not sure if I agree with it, because I think, and this is going to be a whole different topic, I think a lot of people are also afraid of just acting, just doing stuff. I think 99.9% has things they are not doing because they are afraid of what other people think of them. So I think that the metric doesn't pan out, but that's just me. You can convince me with by sending me some numbers, but even still, I think that blind spot is something that a lot of people don't know that they actually have it. All right. Before I go off into another tangent, let's focus on the 3, because that's why you're here. Your expression takes various forms. It can be your verbal language, it can be art, it can be music, it can be dancing, it can be a lot of things. you are really good at expression. So every way of expressing yourself is something that, if it's for you, you're good at expressing yourself. This is also a nice one. I asked this one also like an hour ago, and I said it really gently. Do you think you have mood swings? And this is also something that the threes have. And I've seen mood swings, but that was not with my current girlfriend, by the way, but with different people, that they could really laugh and cry and laugh and be angry and like really like a roller coaster. And with the three, as I've seen it so far, there are mood swings, but it's a little bit different. It's not bam, there it is. It's something that builds up. So small things that are irritating you will eventually trigger you, and especially if you are not expressing it, so if you're not saying anything about it, this will actually it will kick your ass, actually, because it will build up inside of you, and you will snap at someone at some point. So for you, it's really to overcome your challenges. You have to use your gift of expression. And what I've noticed, what helps best, but what's also most difficult for you, is to just express it when it's just really, really small in your mind. And I've once said to my girlfriend, just whenever things pop up, just tell me. And she said, if I did that, you would go crazy. You would literally go crazy, because my head is so fast, it's so busy, it's working the entire time, and my emotions go all over the place, but I'm not showing it on the outside. So she said, I don't think that's a good idea, but we kind of had I'm not sure if it's a compromise, because she knows what she needs better than I do, because I don't. I have this as a secondary number, so I'm not as expressive as she is. So we kind of found the middle ground. She said, when things start to build up, I will try to talk with you about this. But this every topic is different. Some topics have a different charge to it, and she will not tell it to me in time before things kind of explode. So the next thing that I like that I can kind of build this around her, so I don't have to look at my notes as much. So what she will do once she gets irritated, let me know if this is something that you do as well. She will not make eye contact anymore. Her body language will be away from me. Her vision will be away from me. Everything that's kind of connecting us, so everything that she's really good at and expressive in, on how to connect with others, everything goes opposite of what she usually does. But this is when this is only kind of like the let's say the shadow part, the part when she's not doing what she should actually be doing, and when she is, or when you are like the best person to be around. And I truly believe that you can drop you anywhere, anywhere, any place, you meet someone, you have the best conversations within minutes. People will tell you things that you one that you didn't ask for, but also they will tell you things that are their more like innermost secret. For example, people can come up to my girlfriend at a party and tell her within 2 minutes that they have erectile dysfunction, and they're really ashamed of it, and that their friends don't know about this, their parents don't know about this, nobody knows about this, and they tell this within 2 minutes. It's so intriguing to see. It's really cool to see. Also positive things. So not only the negative things, they will also share. Yeah. I'm in an open relationship and it's going really well. Or they don't know it at work or they don't know it there, but they just tell her that she is right now on a mission to get rid of all taboos, and she does it perfectly. She does it so well. It's actually really fun to follow her on LinkedIn and Instagram, even though everything she does right now is in Dutch. So I think she will go towards English because that's what I think she might enjoy that even more. Because when she gives her bodywork sessions, she always enjoys it more when she does it in English. Yeah, either way, that's something that it's so fun to see how she extracts information from people without trying, without doing anything, just being herself, just being that being that light in the world. She and if this is for all threes, she lights up a room, and that's really nice. All right, so one of your let's go to your challenges. You kind of did that already. You often face self-doubt and mood swings, flipping between confidence and feeling overwhelmed. I've seen this a lot as well. So the mood swings, we already covered that. And the flipping between confidence and feeling overwhelmed. This is something that usually I have a conversation with my girlfriend that that I instill in her what she already knows, but she just has some doubt it sometimes when I can have the same thing when my energy is low. I respond a little bit different, and I think when she is maybe emotionally drained or emotional, a little less emotional sounds weird, but because that's not what I mean. But maybe when she's less in tune with her emotions, so when she's more in her head, this is usually where it goes wrong, and this is something you should look at as well. When she goes into her head, she's out of her body. When she's out of her body, out of her emotions, out of this moment, she's either in the future or in the past, and that's when she starts flipping between feeling confident and feeling overwhelmed and not sure what to do. Okay. Threes need to learn to manage criticism and embrace direct and honest communication. Yes, this is something you should learn, but this is also something that's, for me, this sounds really easy. Like, okay, just manage criticism. Okay, I can feel a little sensitive sometimes. It kind of depends on how hard it hits home or how close it hits home, but okay, I can do this, but for you, this is like the most difficult because you are so hyper sensitive emotionally. So this is your challenge, and in the other video, so either if you're a 1-2-3 or a 2-1-3 or a 3-0-3, at the end I will give you some exercises, and those will be different videos, so just check the show notes of those videos, and yeah, we can actually work on those things with clear-cut methods. All right. Manipulation and misrepresentation. You may manipulate or misrepresent your feelings and needs due to your emotional sensitivity. Yeah, and I think this is when you're not expressing yourself correctly when this happens. I think this is also part of the shadow side, the manipulation. You're probably really good at manipulating others emotionally. So I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I think if you would, or maybe I think I can state it differently. I think you know that you could be really good at manipulating others emotionally, because you can really pinpoint how someone's feeling. You're really good at reading emotions. You're really good at feeling emotions, yours and those of others. You're not like the two who goes down into those feelings. I think you can, but that's really one of the pitfalls of the number 2. But I don't think I haven't seen this pattern for the 3s yet. So you can sometimes fall in depressive beliefs and need to learn to express your powerful emotions effectively. Alright, balanced expression. 3s can find satisfaction in acting, teaching, managing, and social services. You benefit from empathy, but should avoid sympathy. This is what I was talking about before. So I always like this little example that helps me to determine what's empathy and what's sympathy. So empathy is, let's say somebody's sitting in a hole or in I was going to say in a well, but it sounds kind of like the ring that somebody fell in the well. Let's say that somebody fell in the well. Empathy would be, you would hand them a ladder and you would be standing on top, and you would be communicating with the other, and you're helping them get out of it. You're giving them some needs or some basic things so they can help themselves. And sympathy is getting in that well together with them and really like brewing in that feeling together. And that's not helping the other, and it's not helping you. So that's how I see the difference between that. So self-confidence is crucial for financial abundance. Yes. So what's important for you if you're in right now financially not where you want to be? You should really take a look at like your gift. Your gift is expression. So this also comes with the self-confidence. And what I mean by that is you have to confidently express yourself. And once you start expressing yourself and not what's socially acceptable, not what you think your mom wants you to say, not what you think your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner wants you to say, you express yourself the way you want to, and people will either be attracted by this or they will be repelled by this. But either way, it doesn't matter, because either way is perfect for you. If they're attracted to you, then they like you for who you are and they are seeing the real you, and they're happy to throw money at you. I've seen this right now with I'm seeing this right now with my girlfriend, and if you check out her content, you will understand why. She gets multiple messages every day, and she basically just got started, and she gets a lot of good reactions. On the other hand, if people don't like it and they don't agree with what you're saying, that's perfect, because this is not your target audience. So they are leaving, they are being repelled by you, and they're gone. So even if, let's say, you had a follower base, and you're losing half of your followers, that's actually a good thing, because you lost all the people that are not for you in the first place. And when you see those numbers, I know it doesn't feel like that. It feels like crap. But in the end, it's actually better. So that's how you create financial abundance. Express yourself with self-confidence. And I think what's really interesting for you is that you are really good one-on-one. You can, you will feel a lot of, I think, anxiety to put things on. Let's say, record a video and put it on your Instagram account or YouTube or whatever. This will be really frightening for you, but I think you can really grow there, and this is a place where you can really grow. And speaking in front of a big audience, I think that should be maybe just for you follow one of these courses on public speaking. I think that will really help you. If you can do that with the self-confidence, and it depends on what field you're in, because I think let's see if we have I had a list of what would be good for you as in your career. That's the next video. Yeah. No, that's the next video. I'll go more into that. But yeah, so public speaking might be for you, might not be for you. It kind of depends on which where you're going. Yeah, let's save something for the other video as well. The 303 and the 123213. Yes, let's see if there's anything else I can that I can still talk to you about. So at the highest levels, threes serve as channels of loving energy, uplifting others and becoming forces of light in the world. That's your potential, and that's your destiny. So that's what I want to end this with. I'll repeat it one more time because I love this, and I think it's true. At the highest levels, threes serve as channels of loving energy, uplifting others and becoming forces of light in the world. That's you. All right. Thank you so much for watching this. There are a lot of other videos still coming. If you want to know when I release them, also the audio, if you want to know when they're released, please hit the notification bell, also subscribe. And if you're on a podcast, make sure you subscribe, and I think all the platforms will automatically push the new episodes to you, depending on your settings. If there was anything of value in this video, please hit the thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.